Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Inner Conquest, the world's greatest modern metaphysics channel. I'm your host, Jacob Edens, and today we're going to be talking about an exciting new development in the Inner Conquest. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing a 12-part series, which is going to address all of the 12 qualities of mind, meaning that when you look at your mind, there are 12 aspects that can be broken down into different categories, and in the Bible, they are represented as the 12 disciples. So when you have the Bible, it's encoded in these different mystery teachings that once unpacked allow us to gain esoteric knowledge or open up different abilities that we can use with our physicality to create reality at a higher level. So let me explain what that means. So when you have the word disciple is a root from the word discipline. So when you have these 12 qualities of mind, these 12 qualities are unruly. Neville Goddard calls them an unorganized mob, meaning that these 12 qualities of mind are not refined, and most importantly, they're not under your control. So what you're doing is you're looking to essentially control these aspects of your mind and bring them under your control and turn them into a well-disciplined army. So when you have your 12 qualities of mind, discipline and under control, you become the Lord. The Lord has dominion over his mind, and his aspects will work for him, not against him, right? So that's the whole concept that we're basing this 12 qualities of mind series off of. So to begin, the first quality of mind is called Simon. And once Simon is disciplined, Simon becomes Peter, or the rock. So when you start off, your mind is considered Simon, and once it's disciplined, it becomes the rock. So what does that mean? So when you look at the aspects of your mind, what you're doing is you're essentially disciplining them by reeling them in, revising them, and putting them under your control. So what is Simon? What is the rock of your mind? What is the basis of all discipline? The rock is essentially the aspect of your mind that allows or disallows what you accept into the garden or your subconscious mind. So if I have a thought form that is contrary to my ideal, the rock will not allow that to become planted in my subconscious, okay? So follow me for this example. Say my goal is to be healthy, right? I am so happy and grateful now that I am healthy. So I've established my primary dream, my primary identification of which is my objective, right? This is my Jerusalem. We always face Jerusalem. This is my point of accomplishment, right? So my goal is to be healthy, vital, energized, in a great body, crushing it, right? If I have a thought that comes into my mind that says, you're a fucking slob and you should go eat donuts all day and you don't deserve to be in a healthy body because you're lazy and you're not a good person. I can do one of two things with that type of thought form. I can accept that as real and go, oh my God, I am unhealthy. Look at what I'm doing. Oh my goodness, I am an unhealthy person. Wow, I am a slob. This is not good at all. Oh no. And I can allow that to permeate into my consciousness. That's option one. Option two is my mind has a defensive barrier that goes, hold on one second. Let's gauge the quality of this thought against my objective. So what is my objective? Let's reorient. Okay, so my objective is to be a healthy person all the time. Does this thought pattern align with my desire to emanate health from my being? No, it's counter to that. It's actually working against that desire. So what do I do? Well, this faculty, Simon, once it becomes Peter, will come to your aid and go, nope, your objective is this. This is not allowed to pass, not relevant, disregarded, indifferent, not emotionally engaging, not important, okay? So when you have that quality of mind, it works to block anything that is not in alignment with your dream objective, right? So when you think about, okay, well, I want to be wealthy. You have a fear in your stomach of not being able to pay a bill. Oh no, this is going to get bad, right? That feeling in your gut. Nope. Let's revisit this state of consciousness. How do I create reality? I do it in 3 ways. I can hold a feeling state that is temporary until it becomes permanent. I can affirm from the state of already having it. I'm so happy and grateful now that I have this thing. I can visualize it as well. Wow, I can see it in my mind, and I can believe that to be real. Belief is repeating over and over and over again until it's non-contradictory. Wow, I've seen it. This is who I am, right? So if I have the desire to be wealthy, and I have a feeling state that's not in alignment with feeling wealthy, Simon will come in and say, no, that's a state of consciousness that is malaligned to my objective. So I don't accept that. What does non-acceptance mean? Doesn't mean that it's not a real possibility. Doesn't mean that it's not a state that I can occupy. Doesn't mean that it doesn't have validity to exist in the allness, right? But my objective is wealth. So this is unacceptable for my dream objective. This I do not accept. I am not this person. I reject this type of state of consciousness. This is not who I am. This is not allowed. This is not permissible. And I do not allow this into my mind. It's not acceptable. It's not who I am. I don't give a fuck. It's not me, right? So when you have this model of deny, choose, be, your point man, your point guard is Simon Peter, the rock of your mind, meaning that the rock is the bouncer that allows admittance into your subconscious mind. Because what you impress on your subconscious will dwell within you, right? Your mind is 5% conscious, 95% subconscious. So when you have a strong subconscious impression, your conscious mind can't overpower it immediately. It doesn't have the power to do that. It does in some respects, but it's like if you've been told your name is Jacob your entire life, and then you're like, I'm going to switch it to Kevin. You're still going to write Jacob on paper, right? Like you're just so geared towards that, right? So anytime something unfavorable to your objective comes and is looking to impress you, you don't have to accept any state of consciousness that's not in alignment with your ideal. So when you become the Lord and you have disciplined aspects of mind, see how it works on the opposite side, right? So if I don't have Peter, I have Simon, the undisciplined non-rock, right? Don't build your house on sand, build it on firm foundations. This is what that means. This is firm foundation for a mental plane that can then entertain thoughts that construct the reality that you want. If I have an undisciplined Peter, rock, it's Simon still, it's unruly, it's a mob. I'm walking around, I'm healthy. But you ate that donut. Fuck, I did eat that donut the other day. Damn, dude, I really am fucking up bad. God damn it, I need to get my shit together. See how that thought hit me and then made me spiral out of my ideal? I have no defense. I have no ability to block unwanted thought forms, mental programs, unwanted state of consciousness. I'm just getting fucked up. I don't have any ability to stop something from going into my mind and rooting in my mind, right? So when you have your basis of a fourth dimensional reality, your mental construct, the aspect of your mind, right, that is, you could call it non-physical, that projects itself into and reflects itself into a third dimensional world, if you can't control that kingdom within you, you can't defend against unwanted impressions, you're just a slave to your environment. There is no hope for you because you can't decide who you are. You can't identify with your wanted, plant that flag in the ground, and have that defensive mechanism that will withstand and deny all of the things that come against it. I'm a winner. I win at things. You go and you lose a game. If you don't have Peter establish the rock, you will go, oh, look at the third dimension. I just lost. I guess I'm a loser. Boom. Allowed the external to make an impression on you. You accepted it. Now you're that person because you gave power to the external world. When Peter's disciplined, you have a loss. You know you're a winner. You go, hey, that's all part of the perfect unfolding. I'm a winner. I win games. That's all I do. I just straight up win. That was a win. Why? Because I learned this, this, and this. I win every single time. See how that blockage will not accept that type of non-aligned consciousness? So the first step in order to master these 12 aspects of mind is to get the foundation of your mind very, very strong, and that it will not accept any bullshit at all. It doesn't fight it, because when you fight it, you become energetically intertwined in it, right? So if you have something that you don't want and you're just like, I'm not, you're putting emotion into it, you're binding yourself with it. It's a cold motherfucker, indifferent. I'm this. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. Can't get through. Doesn't bother me. No, I'm this. I already decided. I'm an eternal soul having a temporary experience here. I get to decide whatever I want to. Nothing can get into my mind, right? It's just not ever going to happen. So this is the first aspect of mind. Once you discipline that, you can build the foundations of all the others. So this is the first aspect that you want to address. Now, as we go through this series, I'm going to do 11 more videos on the different aspects of mind. Additionally, by the end of the week, I will have a free course that you can do that goes through each of them in depth over the course of 12 days, gives you some affirmations of how to build the self-identity of the Lord who has all of these 12 aspects under his or her control at all times, because that's the ultimate goal. The ultimate goal is to have all 12 of these aspects at your disposal 24/7, working on your behalf, incapable of betraying you. Because the only time your life gets messed up is when one of these aspects is undisciplined and it allows things to not work in your favor. So that's my goal with this, is to ensure that everybody who watches this channel is able to master those 12 disciplines, have them have an identity of naturally just having those 12 disciplines mastered, so that you can cut out all of the negative, unwanted manifestations in your life and go crush it. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave comments if you want to be in the test group, or you want to be one of the first recipients of that 12 disciplines of mind worksheet. I'm going to send that out by the end of the week. So leave your, it might be next Tuesday, next Wednesday, but leave your information in the comments if you'd like that. Additionally, check out the link tree if you want coaching in terms of calls, emails, tech support. If you want to work with me one-on-one, that's where you can find it. The most important thing I have to say today, guys, is go conquer, and I'll see you in the next one.